Is it too late for your bones? Have you been diagnosed with osteoporosis, osteopenia, or maybe you have a strong family history of osteoporosis or osteopenia and you are worried about the future? You've been given information that you can't get back your bone density. You can't reverse bone loss, and the only thing to do right now is to fight to maintain what you do have. I'm Alicia Jones from Alicia Jones Healthy Living, and since 2006, I've helped transform the health and lives of women over 50 through fitness and weight loss strategies. First, since I am such an optimist, let's start with the good news, shall we? The good news is you can reverse bone loss. You can increase bone density and bone strength. In other words, it is a myth that it is too late to try to reverse bone loss and try to increase the strength and density of your bones. But here's the bad news. Reversing bone loss, it is slow. Let me show you this wonderful study that demonstrates that not only can you effectively maintain your bone density with exercise, but you can also reverse bone loss. Modalities such as resistance training or impact exercise prevent or reverse about 1% of bone loss per year at the lumbar spine and the femoral neck in both pre- and postmenopausal women. This is really valuable for a couple of reasons. You might not have a weakness in your bones in these areas, the low back, lumbar spine, or the neck, but these are the areas that are often most affected by bone loss. In this study, it demonstrates that in some of the weakest areas, you can reverse that bone loss. But as you'll see, it's at 1% per year. That's slow. Because increasing bone density is very, very slow, you'll often hear or read that the rate at which we lose bone density with age, and ladies also because we no longer have that estrogen to protect the bones, then we lose bone density faster than we can maintain or enhance our bone density, and so it is inevitable that we're going to lose it all. But if you can find a way to stay consistent long-term with your workouts, not only do you have the potential of enhancing your bone density, reversing some bone loss, but the worst case scenario is that you maintain what you have. This sounds like a solution that has two very positive outcomes, and when it comes to our health, especially with age, that isn't always the case. So I see this as a huge win-win. On the one hand, you eat for bone health, you exercise consistently, and you reverse bone loss. On the other hand, you get stronger bones and you maintain what you have. You reduce your risk of bone breaks, which means you increase your life expectancy because you don't break vital bones, and you live your best quality of life. So what is the best type of exercise to do for bone density? You probably already know. It's weight-bearing exercises or impact exercises. Here's another great study to show that, and again, you'll notice it says lifelong approach. So now that you know what I believe to be very optimistic information, it's time to get started or stay consistent with your weight-bearing exercises. If you're struggling to find something that you can start or stay consistent with safely, then join my free masterclass, the 3-phase food and fitness formula every woman needs to know in order to melt away the midlife midsection, increase your strength, and achieve optimal health over 50. The link is in the description, and I can't wait to see you there.